Is it your boomerang?
Okay, we're just gonna have to deal with purple because it's refusing to download new files.
Purple is not a problem.
Because the cloud says it's supposed to be purple, so it's just, that's what the cloud says, and it doesn't matter if I delete files off my computer, the cloud's going to download what's on the cloud.
There's no way to
Tabletop
yeah,
Simulators Cloud Sync is pretty aggressive.
Like, I want to say something about, you know, the purple being the color of royalty and all that jazz, but okay, I'll let you out.
I mean, video game error messages just elected to use purple because it is very easy to see against just about every other color. So it's instantly recognizable to the devs when something's not working correctly.
Pretty much. That is why the error message in, what is it called? The overlay for Source Engine is purple. You know, when it says error, it flashes with a big red thing, and then that red sign turns purple.
Start wearing purple, wearing purple.
Makes me want to get my nails did purple.
Start wearing the purple on you now.
Okay, so, here you go, man. I'm gonna educate you on RimWorld Rumbo. Let me know when you're ready.
RimWorld Thrumbo.
Thrumby one accord and unheated, right? Okay, I can see it.
Good Hulk's Cube. Good Hulk's Cube. Do your thing.
I'm swapping myself back over to push to talk.
Might be a little difficult to get a solid. Okay, so I guess the blue are the good guys.
Well, it's RimWorld, so I wouldn't say good, but they're at least your people.
By the by, can we connect to the thing yet, or are you still experimenting?
You can connect to the thing.
Torso walloped.
I did not realize walloped was a condition.
Yes, walloped is a condition in RimWorld. This man who animated this has clearly played a lot of RimWorld. And this is the one person in the colony who you should truly fear.
Melee Man?
Yeah, Melee Man is someone you should fear, but it's not Melee Man you should be afraid of. Melee Man is just the guy who takes care of all the minor threats and the problems. This is the person you call when no one else has managed to solve the situation.
La Moustache.
So this is skill levels out of 20.
Oh, not a Mlem, okay.
And this is what a Thrumbo is.
Oh. Get Thrumboed.
The giant white creature in the back is the Thrumbo, also referred to as the space unicorn. Do not
Space
piss off the
unicorn?
space unicorn. There is no
Okay.
condition where pissing off the space unicorn makes it where you live. This
How
is
big? How big are these thrombos?
They're the absolute definition of peaceful and harmless are not the same thing.
They look like the size of a hippo.
so to clarify.
Ooh.
A
Yes.
Thrumbo grows to be about 2,400 kilograms of muscle, very little fat on their body. They only eat plants and insects. They are about as fast as a horse. And they have the natural body armor of an elephant. It gets worse.
So they're space hippos.
It gets worse. Their horn
Oh.
has the same capability of armor penetration as a railgun. It gets
What?
Yeah. They swing their horn hard enough that a 6mm railgun and their horn have the same armor pen.
You are an awesome person.
Because of how thick their hide is and and its unique properties, in RimWorld, Thrumbo fur, even through hundreds of thousands of mods, Thrumbo fur is still the standard by which the hardest, most difficult to penetrate, and therefore most protection achievable through making armor that exists without making power armor.
Yikes.
A Thrumbo fur leather armor has the same armor protection as Scout Marine power armor.
You know that a hippo has 2-inch thick skin.
Yes. This
Why
thing's
is
skin
that even-
this thing's skin weighs 46 kilograms per cubic inch, according to their wiki.
Yee.
It is that kind of dense.
How fast do they run?
They run about the same speed as a horse.
Boy. Wait, hold on. They're using kilograms and inches.
Well, Americanism. I had to do conversions, but if it's per
Okay, fair enough.
if it's per centimeter, their skin has about the same dense protection as a plate of ERA armor on a tank. Taking
Fair
down a
enough.
Thrumbo often involves dozens of people, high-powered weapons, and someone psychically crippling it before you start.
So, one of my favorite things I saw someone ever do with the most recent thing they added to RimWorld, which is the grav platforms, they invented a grav platform that basically landed around a standard-sized raider encampment, put an impenetrable defensive wall around it. Now, there were versions of this that had in-facing gun turrets, which were hilarious, but the most fun variant they had just had 4 gates on each of the cardinal corners, each of which released a tame Thrumbo.
Yikes.
They are boxed in their own camp with nowhere to run, being hunted by Thrumbos.
The funniest part of this to me is along with the grav
Yeah.
ship, which I really need to take the time to sit down to make a mod pack, have Lori and Final Sight go over it with a fine-tooth comb and actually play. But one of the latest things to me that is the most fun, and I'm thinking a tribal playthrough, like the playthrough I want to do, might not even be possible because of technical limitations. But one of the fun things they added was they added alpha creatures as a core thing. There's a Thrumbo that emits a call that gives everything around it a psychic speed buff and attack rate buff, and has double the armor thickness of a normal Thrumbo. You only have a 2% base chance to tame it. And it does note it is tame, not domesticated, and if you don't take care of its needs, it will just straight up leave. And I'm just like, why? Why would you do this?
Because someone played Ark Survival
Subscribe to the
Evolved.
mighty philosophy of fuck it, we
And
ball.
someone played Ark Survival Evolved and remembered the alpha critters from there. That's why.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. There are also tons of. Okay, no, yeah, no. Steam has recognized that I am on. Has recognized the VPN stuff and has put me on it. I am so upset about this. By the way, the British version of the workshop is was replaced 2.5 years ago, but because of their draconian stupid law, Steam just didn't bother to update it. So the version of the Steam Workshop that you get in the UK is actually significantly worse in terms of interface and user interaction and than the one you get abroad.
Oh shit, for real?
For real. So here, I can bring this up on so if I go to RimWorld, I think I can bring this up. Because it looks completely different. So, RimWorld. Which, by the way, for the second time I've ever seen it, RimWorld was actually on sale. This doesn't happen. Okay, so here is the version of Steam Workshop available outside the UK. And as you can see, it does not look anything like what you probably have seen in the UK. This is what it looks like. And if I click over here, I can immediately, like, the collections page is updated, is easier to navigate. The items is easier to navigate. And everything is cleaner. This was updated 9.5 months ago. This is the version that I had in the States before I came over here. And when I came over here, it went back to the previous version. And you can see I'm on the VPN because if I click here, I need to click on something with images. If I click here, the images aren't censored. So I can actually see the image. If I wasn't on the VPN, these would be censored. But yeah, no, it's just cleaner and nicer.
Awesome person.
It's easier to see stuff than the version that they're currently still using in the UK because it seems like, well, we don't want to have to go through all the censorship stuff that we had to go through to get the new version to work as the old version. So we'll just let them keep the old version until they knock it off. You're getting a worse product because of your politicians. Anyway, I actually came here to search for animal gear.
Oh.
Yeah, hey Moon. Hey Moon. Thrumbo power armor.
How dense are their bones?
Pretty dense. But yeah, Thrumbo power armor mod. No, the playthrough I want to do with RimWorld is to replace all the colonists with sentient animals, and then everybody who wants to join gets to pick an animal, and you're that animal. The problem is the amount of hoops I'd have to jump through to get that to work is painful. So painful. We tried to get it to work. Oh boy. The number of errors.
Error.
So many errors. But yeah, I want to sit down and work on it until I can make it work and then be okay, this works now. But in the meantime, Moon's here, everybody's here. Cletus.
Working on it.
You're working on Cletus. Is this like a toolbox where you reach in and like work on a soul, or do I need to like work on a throat? Like, what do I do to work on Cletus?
Well, it's basically having to get the right voice, as I'm doing right now. Figure out which ways that I can to drive you crazy, because that's part of the program. Blame Moon.
Moon, do you pay him to literally drive me nuts?
And then, of course, there's trying to remember the recapping stuff, which I didn't get my notes yet. So I'm going to have to do it off the top of my skull. So be prepared. So, last session, boys, girls, creatures of all persuasions. The party, having recuperated at the Dwarven encampment in the Underdark, they did find a Dwarven ale to drink. I'm so jealous. They did get themselves collected together. Thess is back up to speed somewhat. So the parties, having recuperated, are moving onwards to try to track down the nasties. And that's when they discovered the new map. They have discovered that they need to do certain things. And there was the whole weirdness, which was, I think, the previous session, where Thess did get interrupted by an actual slan. Much discussion has been had about what this sort of thing means, because for a slan to actually recognize you and pinpoint you in the ethereal realms when you're meditating or sleeping, ooh, very, very wild. So, the party...
It's never good.
No, never, ever, ever. It's not good to be noticed by them. They're not supposed to pay attention to just the little folks. So,
Fuck off less spectacularly.
So, tonight's adventure will possibly start anything from either one hell of a crazy wild ride to a successful shutting down of the gate, or an apocalypse level catastrophe. This is what's in the hands of the party. Oh, by the way, if things go horribly, horribly wrong and things blow up, well, such an explosion could also take out the town above. So that would really scotch a lot of parties' problems. I mean, this is because there are two adventure parties currently in the town, but we're concentrating on today's group, which is Group 1 or Group A, whichever way you want to frame it in your brains. So, without much further ado, I suppose I should release things to our game master and host, the Moon, and move on. Oh, and
Don't we do intros?
I was gonna say, pass, reflect.
So yes, next up is intros, starting with our main camera lady.
I would like to point out, while I am the camera lady, I am not the main character. That is not how this works.
You said main camera lady.
I'm aware. I'm just pointing out something obvious.
Yes, you're the main camera lady. You're the one who operates the video.
Well, fine. I guess that's all I do. I am kidding. I am also playing Lucia Blick, aka the Ice Witch of Kislev, who is having the problem of, oh god, I have feelings again. Anyway, moving on. I will be having a hell of a night tonight.
That's Seth's turn.
Yes, sorry. I somehow managed to mute myself while unmuting myself. It was such a confusing moment.
You double clicked.
I did somehow manage to double it. Hello everyone. My name is Doodle. I'm the brain cell 2 of the 1, and I play Thesserau, the ghost of, well, Ghost Blade something of Lustria. Next.
Yes, hello, Oscar Hertzsprung of the minor noble house Hertzsprung of Wissenland and Nuln at your service. And despite the way that some people have reacted, also not the main character of this show.
Excuse me, I beg your pardon. You are definitely the main something of this adventure.
Victim, possibly. But yes, I am Albion. It is my pleasure to once again be in the shoes of the hyper-intelligent wet blanket of Nuln. On to the next.
Hello, everyone. I am Rentalavid, and I once again have the honor of playing our group Scrivener, Scribes, Seer, and many more things yet to come. Who that is, Rodlin the Wanderer. And I'm once again honored to be with you all. Next up.
The army of Fiora has a new
I'm
officer.
Shiny Star, and I'm
Welcome,
playing
son.
Sir Andre Morehire, Noble Knight of Bretonia. And worry not, I am utterly convinced I am the main character. Finish that.
Oh my.
Accurate.
The army of Fiora has a new officer.
Do you
Welcome,
have
son.
your horse?
Yes, he's my supporting character.
And yes, dear Oscar, you are the main focus of this rescue
The army of
mission
Fiora has a
and
new
are
officer.
the main victim.
Welcome, son.
And I am Linzabi. I play the voice of Cletus, who brings you these lovely recaps and sometimes bugs the party. Okay, Moon, it's time for you.
It's Niaro. Niaro's secretly the main character. I told you all.
I mean, he could follow.
I believe in him. I'd watch the Nyaro special.
Niaro has been evolving.
I'm disappointed in how much of it would just be the rat gets good news. The rat boggles for like 5 seconds straight.
I mean, it could be a fun YouTube video to watch.
Thank you, Furry One, the Pie Man, Persephone, Jump Point, Draconic Dork, and Diet Gay. Enjoy your subscriber status.
Woohoo!
We're nowhere near the 420 I need, the 420 total sub count I need for financial security. But hey, it's nice to see you guys still care.
You like a quarter of the way, or were we on the push?
Like a quarter of the way.
The struggle is real.
Struggle is real.
So when we last left ourselves, I suspect that there was sniping about to go on.
Mm-hmm.
We were about to create a ruckus by shooting
army of
down
Fiora has a new
a
officer.
lantern.
Welcome, son.
Possibly 2 lanterns, but only one of us is a really good shot.
Also, Tom has decided that 10 more people, Emily James, Aurora Icewind, Aria Diamond 1998, I know her, she's a really good friend, Spark the Bird, hi Sparky, Drac Leroy, Mad Tiefling. Hi, Mad Tiefling. I miss you. Dear Really 992, Progress Only, T Card Solely, and Machiavelli the
has a new officer. Welcome, sir.
34th. Enjoy the subscriber status. Also, Ziohax.
Yes. The one member of the party with the best
The
ability
army
to
of
shoot
Fiora has a new officer.
would be Oscar.
Welcome, son.
So we'll let him shoot the lanterns. No pressure.
The army of Fiora has a new officer. Welcome, son. The army of Fiora has a new officer. Welcome, son.
No
that's right.
pressure indeed.
No
Yeah.
pressure for any of the party. Because if this room explodes, that could be one hell of a big giant explosion, followed
The
by
army of
one
Fiora has
hell
a
of
new
a
officer.
cave-in.
Welcome, son.
Moon has reconnected.
Dude, it's not a Michael Bay film. It's not going to be that massive of an explosion.
Not unless we really fuck it up.
Yeah, like
With
The
all this
army of
warp
Fiora has a
stone
new
down
officer.
there that they've been
Welcome, son.
gathering.
Warpstone usually requires a direct impact for it to go kaboom.
Mm-hmm.
The army
Remarkably,
of
there
Fiora has a new
are
officer. Welcome,
truly
son.
remarkably, there are less stable explosives.
Yes, nitroglycerin.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't think has been invented in this
The
world.
army of Fiora has a
TNT
new
exists,
officer.
therefore
Welcome, son.
nitroglycerin exists.
Ah,
Just probably not
must be
being
that-
transported very consistently.
No, yeah, like
be that-
you use it to make blasting explosives for mining.
The
It's
army
not
of
a
Fiora has a new officer.
field
Welcome, son.
explosive typically.
So, does that mean that Leonardo fellow is responsible?
I have no idea.
So volatile that
Warp's
when
invented
it would be
plastic
traveled by train, the train would have to go
Hi, hi, hi.
significantly
This
slower
bag
than
of hugs for
usual.
$5.
They would have specially made
Hold.
boxes that would
Here,
be
Moon,
literally
take us some goodies.
each bottle was rigged independently on soft rubber so that it never experienced a large jolt, even if the train were to have problems.
Ah,
Moon, you've been issued with 2 additional monsters, and both of us have full sets of fate points right now.
Ooh,
excellent.
indeed.
Technically, that counts as more ale for me.
Right. So we were Oscar and Thess were lining up shots, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. Ah, yes. Now I remember.
Taking a fair amount of extra time, and the idea was to drop a lantern on top of one of the Skaven. One of the Skaven rat ogres with its individual.
Yes, the Packmaster riding on a rat ogre was about to get a warpstone lantern dropped on his head.
Yes.
Did you roll to make that shot? I genuinely don't remember.
We did not.
I did not, because at that time there were no dice on this map, and there still are not.
That is correct. I was just about to look for dice too myself, because I'm about to need some. I am the backup shot. So where are dice?
They are the thing I completely forgot to spawn out. Hang on, let me see. No.
Also, just a funny thing, I am normally painting in the background during these streams when I'm not actively acting. I'm not doing that this time because I no longer have anything left to paint. I have no pile of shame anymore.
Yeah, yeah. I need to fix that.
No,
It
you
needs
don't.
to. Yeah. Yes, I do.
You already got me a shit ton of battle tech for my birthday. You don't need to get me anything.
Right, you are correct on that front. The more correct part of that conversation is that was purchased because that was closer than the BattleTech I'd already bought for your birthday and hadn't sent. So there is BattleTech sitting here that needs to be sent to you.
Oh, that reminds me. I have not opened them yet, but a bear and a box came in the mail today.
That should have a bear and a
I
lizard in it. You should
I
open them.
believe there's a bear and a lizard inside. Yes, I'll open them shortly. Okay, well, aside from it janking up on me a little bit, yeah, it's dimly lit, but it's surprisingly bustling given the amount of hands working down here.
Yep, there are.
There's a lot of patience and a lot of waiting to pull the trigger on the dice.
I need GM privilege, and then I'll be able to throw more, and then I'll be able to pull dice out.
Oh. Okay.
On the upside, this map comes with pre-built dice towers.
I see that.
So you are don't have to worry about trying to roll them. Just drop them in and watch the dice roll.
Wow. Where are the dice? I need to be a dice gremlin.
Yeah, I think we're all waiting for dice.
Moon is attempting to generate.
Make me GM.
Oh, you would like me to make you GM?
Do you want dice?
I would like dice. That requires.
I need dice.
That requires you to get the black ball. You now are the black ball. Go
I cannot select. I cannot select the black ball. It must be given. A new hand must touch the beacon willingly. It must be given.
A new hand cannot touch the beacon willingly. It must be thrust upon you. Your consent is not required.
New hand. God damn it, Meridia.
A new hand burns itself upon the beacon. Get fucked, loser. I love the little fact that if you're an undead, i.e. vampire, and you use the Meridia's sword, Dawnbreaker, you will actually suffer negative consequences. Not great ones, but suffer negative consequences for the explosion that it causes when it kills undead. Like, she doesn't stop you from using the sword, she just makes sure it mildly inconveniences you out of spite.
The only bad thing about dice is that they don't accumulate the scent of hand sweat.
I hate that you're not wrong. Just gonna make these a little bit bigger. Okay, there we go. These will definitely work now. Yep, they work. I mean,
So you would be
that's not
treated
bad, really. Anyway, the dice are there. I will move that table over, or I'll move that ledge over a little bit so it's easier to roll.
I see click clack dice rocks. Let me. I will grab the purple ones. There we go. I have the purple ones. They're mine. I'm going to squirrel them away. We'll find a place to hide them.
Dice rain. It's raining dice. Probability is screaming as the dice are pouring out.
That's enough dice, man. We can just recolor them.
Oh no, I was largely just emptying both the bags.
Can we?
Yeah.
Oh, huzzah.
You can recolor them and resize them.
Alright, and just a pile of stray dice over there. Alright.
Tiptoe through the window.
Tiptoe through the tulips. Toe.
No, so this is the actual size of one of the lanterns hanging up above, by the way. They're not insanity. I just blew them up to make them more
Visible? Yeah.
Visible, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to make this set brown like Esperance.
I thought Esperance was white for some reason.
That's just because he got stuck using a 3D model of a white horse for a minute.
Oh.
Yeah, I found a better Esperance.
Digital white horse face.
You're not wrong.
Alright. Albion, take your shot.
My pleasure. Let's do this. 65. With the time taken to aim, that is 1 degree of success.
All right. The shot, it's not clean, but it blasts one of the links holding the lantern up above.
Okay, so does it drop is the question.
No, but I'm.
There's a creak.
Okay, it
Creak.
is. If it does
Fall.
not. Okay, I was gonna say, because if it doesn't fall, there's a reason why we were working as a team.
I was gonna say if you give it a second shot, it will definitely drop to its thing. But there's a slow creak as it does. Were you firing at a different one or?
Same one. Like I was the backup shot.
Please roll the hit.
Thank you. My chances are not great. Yeah, I can't get the dice to go over the dice tower, so I am just going to do what I normally do. Roll those dice. That will actually hit with the extra time taken for aiming. Not by much, by a degree.
This should be easier. I didn't realize how close it was to the edge.
Oh, not even that. It's like I went to go and put the dice into the top of the thing, and one of them got caught underneath the lip, and I drew back and tried it again, and the same thing happened. So I was just like, "Fuck it, I'll just roll the dice." Yeah, that's a degree of success on a follow-up shot.
All right. So if that hits, it's gonna drop quick.
Yeah, it does hit. Like I said, by 1 degree.
Oscar, would you drop me a D10, please?
That would.
I am scared, but
That is a 4.
So the rat ogre doesn't flinch or blink as the lantern strikes down, falls. There's a moment of it shifting from the impact, but it otherwise continues on as it was. The internal stones lighting it, some strike down, a couple get stuck around the basket. However, the taskmaster that was on the back of it is very much affected by this falling lantern, as there's shards of warpstone that have fallen into its gear, fallen into its basket, and it generally starts to panic, which causes the ogre that it's working with to start bucking. Give me a second. And that is not a high enough control roll. So as it starts panicking, it starts bucking around some of the handles, the cranks, the controls that it has to work the rat ogre. And the rat ogre starts going on something resembling a rampage as it starts like, oh, master needs smash. Okay, master needs smash. And I guess punch ceiling and scrape at floor and headbutt.
Well, I believe that's the chaos we wanted for our opening salvo.
I believe so,
Indeed.
indeed. Second lantern? Create more havoc? I don't seem to have
Actually,
noticed.
I was looking at the support struts of that balcony up there.
I'm not sure how well. I'm not sure how well my long arm will deal with that, but you have the explosives after all.
Explosives, and I believe we might have, depending on the size of the explosives, we also have some slingers available.
Yes! I meant to mention that, or ask about that.
Also, I am wondering, Oscar, would you please make me a perception?
Of course.
Sure.
In the aftermath of taking
You
a shot,
know.
recranking around.
That's a 12. Yes, I see.
So over here, Oscar, you recognize
not?
it takes a moment as it turns around and starts inspecting things. I'm going to blow this one up slightly.
And we can.
You
take him
notice
with
that
us
this
and
is
get him
the
unguilded
this
and,
is a
you know,
globadier.
great.
Moreover, this is the same bastard
Oh,
who
well, maybe I shouldn't
took
say the word
careful
perception
or
then,
took
but, I'll
exuberant
need to talk to
joy
him.
in
He'll
peppering your
trust me.
cell with poison wind globes.
Hey, Moon. I got a blast from the past for you.
What? Where's
Hey,
he
Ref.
going?
Hey, Ref. Do they have grenades on their belt?
It does, in fact, have some poison wind globes on it.
Unfortunately, I am not playing the correct character to take full action of that. However, I have a sharpshooter right next to me.
Mom, can we get Cornix while we're out? No, we have Cornix at home.
Let's be real, when it comes to Space Marine at home still sounds like a badass, honestly.
Oscar is also much more humble than Cornex ever would be.
Well,
So sorry
in
you did
the
that,
in the
but
noise of mining operations and
I'm
the
really sorry.
sound of the chaos, while there's a few eyes that are turning in your direction, just hey, I think there's something over there. You'll both have a chance to fire off
I don't
another
think
shot
my mom in any
before
world
I'm
would like
gonna start
me
making
leaving.
perceptions to locate you. Which also means that for the rest of you, you'd have about an action and a half to put something together while they're shooting.
Yeah.
An action, okay.
So I believe it's your shot, Oscar.
Okay, as much as I want to fuck up the Globadier, I'm actually going to leave that to Thess because I still have fire bombs.
Yep. Alright.
Moon, is it? Can I just check the balconies up there that include the rattling gunners? Obviously, you've used wooden things to represent them. Are they in fact wooden?
They are. They are wooden. They look like they were ripped off of. So I was trying to find a different tower that would have looked even more rickety. These at least kind of look correct. They look as though they had been ripped off of something, the wood either repurposed from above a barn, but they're crude facsimiles, ramparts that they have moving around, but they're wooden. They're partially affixed to the cave wall, but that just means that if you burn, it has a point where it's going to burn off.
Cool. The one on the right is going to get a prison vodka Molotov, please.
That is the weirdest statement coming from Oscar.
It does, in fact, please me.
I mean, it pleases me as well because it means, oh, look, I taught him something. But at the same time, it's just like, this is Oscar we're talking about, who's now hurling a prison Molotov cocktail.
But as Oscar lights it, he's just going to say, probably loud enough for those around him to hear, a little gift from the cells for you. And yeet. Uh, 29, that is 3 degrees of success.
All right, please roll me 2d10, as this has a lot of area
I'm not
it's
sure
going
how to
to
feel
cover.
about that.
That's a 6 and a 4.
Okay. So, you hurl the firebomb up there. You are aiming up where the skating are, correct?
Yep, just trying to land it as centrally in the balcony as possible.
Yep. So you lob it up
Right,
centrally of the balcony.
It
There
was just a time.
is a shattering sound. Something akin to a but Scaveny. And then one of them just hollers out with an "Oh no shit!" as there is the grenade detonates, burns off a bit. This is followed up by a localized explosion as someone's cache of warpstone rounds goes off.
Oh.
For Nuln, for Sigma, for Kislev and Bretonia. Get fucked!
First off, chat. Meet me. Second.
All right. Beth?
I guess I'm attempting to channel Cornix or Chorus, depending on Chorus, more likely for this character. Let's see. Yes, still getting caught underneath the lip for one of those, so we'll just put those down and then roll. Probably not a hit. No, actually, that is a successful hit. Especially if I have a little bit of time to aim to hit whatever visible warpstone Globadier bulbs on their belt.
Swear to God, Moon's internet is made of paper mache and prayers.
Yeah, it is.
And it's got this is only like
I was gonna say it's not the internet so much as I think it's the The laptop
Okay,
slightly
so-
overloaded. Hang on.
Do I need to get you another new computer? Before anybody asks, no, I've gotten Moon several computers over the course
I
of
was
our
going to say
relationship as
my
friends.
areas. FOP is also saved me before in the dark times. No, they're doing system infrastructure updates. They have been for the past few weeks.
What does system structure updates have to do with your laptop being fucky wucky?
They're changing the internet over to fiber.
Oh. Okay.
Anyway, Moon, that is a 1.5 degrees of success unless there is a penalty. Which there might be. It's a small target, but it's also not that far away.
I was going to say there is, but that means you still make it by a 0.5 degree.
Yeah, all right.
So again, not exactly a clean shot, but you still hit your mark.
Doesn't have to be a clean shot if it does what I need it to do.
All right, roll me. So it's on their side, which means that your bullet's actually going to hit them. But roll me damage, please.
Okay. Damage on this weapon is, I think, a D10 plus 4. Yeah. Okay. And I mean, I'm only taking one shot because I'm taking the other amount of time.
Yeah, I was going to say you're only going to be able to take one shot, but
Well, I mean, I'm also not that great of a shot. Like, I have to aim. Should I check for wrath?
Yes. And
that is a successful wrath with a 15.
Oh God.
Okay, so 18 plus 4 is 22 to the Globadier grenades.
Okay. Please roll me just another D10.
Are we committing a war crimes?
6.
We're always committing a war crime.
I mean, you would be surprised how many war crimes that Thess actually commits. It's a pretty high number.
I feel, Albia, please cut me off if I'm wrong. Just loudly cut me off. So Thess, don't you fucking dare.
It is still raining.
I just did.
No, not you. The program just hiccuped again. So you fire a shot out. The globe in particular was on their side. So you strike through, hit them in the torso. However, that round is hot, and that round is striking a glass substance with a fairly foul gas inside of it.
Yes, Globadier gas is combustible.
You strike that gas, it starts to escape. Before it has a chance to properly escape, there is a flashover as the gas quickly burns up, combusting what flammable things it can nearby. Given that it was not near the tank itself, that doesn't there isn't a chain explosion off of that. But
Darn.
But you drop the Globadier in their place. Gas tank pointing up with a small secondary firebomb explosion underneath where up above the platform has burst into flames, with everyone taking some fire and concussive damage. which
About
means
6
Thess, you
hours.
have primed the Globadier for a secondary explosion.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I'm out of shots for this round.
I'm not saying you have to do it now. They're not gonna. You think they have enough combat awareness to move this thing in between everything? No, if anything, someone's gonna go mug it for shinies.
Or try and put it out by putting something on top of the fire.
Well, what's worse is
Mug.
that it went up next to a campfire, which means the campfire is going to woof up in green flame.
Oh. All right.
Yes.
Mug for shinies.
Yeah, they do that. It's
Yes.
one of the ways that Thess controlled the battlefield when she was with just the two sword and board.
I wish I could say I was joking about the vast amount of Skaven content that I've consumed in the past year and a half trying to get some amount of baseline lore and understanding of the universe established. But it's to the point that I sometimes find myself walking around with my arms retracted up into little T-Rex arms. And well, yes, this is not new. It's definitely reoccurring as I'm trying to think more like a Skaven.
That's not a good thing.
No, it's bad.
It's spreading.
He's being infected.
We're gonna have to put him down.
But it's too late. He has become the 3 dozen rats.
Free me from my mortal coil!
Well, that's about to happen quite certainly quickly.
Also, I need initiative.
Yes, but
need
Moon, you have
initiative.
become...
Very well.
Well,
But
yes,
Moon, you have
they've
become
shot
the
several
rat boy.
things. They've shot several things in the cave and exploded a Globadier.
Oops.
I am having a bad time right now because Lucia has just been fawning over Oscar for like the last several minutes and not paying attention to her surroundings. Because right now, Oscar is being exactly the kind of step up, do it, man she knew was inside of him. I rolled a 1, so my total initiative is 44, and I'm already one of the slowest reactionaries in the party besides Rodolin.
My suggestion is
Make me
save it for when you're out of here and just take one of the rooms in the mansion.
Can't do that. She's cold.
Can you do me a favor while all this is going on?
Boy.
Albion. Can you just drop me a straight charm roll for Oscar?
Oh, go on.
Oscar doesn't-
I'm sorry, this is fun for me.
Again, I need to stress that when I pitched this character to Fee and Moon, he was a wet blanket everyman who was talented but not that charismatic and kind of a coward. How he has changed.
I mean,
From
he does it.
party to Rizzmaster.
Oh,
he
fuck
does.
off. That's the change.
Okay, yeah. Lucia's
Throw
distracted.
it back.
Thess is kind of Thess has been kind of distracted.
0-8.
Yep.
Oh my.
Lucia, you have to make a conscious choice to be cold now. You're too close to Oscar. He's making you too warm. You could still access all of your snowy magic. It didn't actually change anything. You're just... That flush is so strong, it is making you warm.
Being uncomfortable with this, Lucia has passed the willpower check by 5 degrees to not allow the warmth to take her over.
Alright, that means that the warmth does not flow up to her cheeks. Awesome.
Oh no, it flows up to her cheeks and then she stifles it back down.
You get back down there.
Unlike the average McDonald's, that McFlurry machine is working.
No.
So eventually, my people,
Oh, my joke was just as bad. What is this? Cockles of heart? Get back in there. No. You don't get to come out yet.
I'm starting to understand why I take these vows.
Seems like the ice is melting.
Oh, we're dropping it.
61 for initiative, by the way.
What's your agility? Because I tied.
Agility is 53.
Okay, you're going first.
Oh dear.
Rodlin's not far behind with a 58.
everyone.
10 on the die.
Nice work.
Ow?
Moon.
Why am I still
You
trying to
take the
do this?
moon.
Should I
You
be still
take the
trying to
moon.
do
You take the moon.
that? Stop pushing your computer, Faye. You're going to break something, and it's going to be bad.
Especially if smoke starts coming out of it.
That smoke's not going to start coming out of it, but the hard drive might start complaining if I push it too hard for too long. Hi, Mad Tiefling. You now have a subscriber status. Congratulations. It's your first month.
Sorry about that. Had to use the restroom. 54. Hello?
Hello?
No.
Okay.
44 men. And this year's initiative is double 4.
Oh, by the way, the youngest cat in the house apparently has Riz in the neighborhood. He constantly has an audience on the porch every night.
Male or female? Both the cat and
Neutered
the
male.
audience. Curious.
Neutered male, no idea about the audience he has, but he just stares out the front window, and several cats are staring up back at him. And they're not hissing or growling at him. They're adoring him. It's kind of odd.
That cat was born the soul of a pretty reincarnated soul of a pretty eunuch from ancient China.
Could be. Could very well be. But in our household, we do say, Wolvie has Riz.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's also aggressively affectionate.
All right, turn order. It has been established.
Wow.
Oscar, Andre, Rodolin, Thess, Lucia, sandwiched between the enemies.
Wow. I knew I was going like nearly last, but holy shit.
Oh, how fast is Niara going?
Get a better
Go for him.
signal.
Actually, Moon, they recently renamed Skaven Slave to Skaven Dreg.
All right, hang on.
It's far more negative connotation the term slave than dreg.
And I have now mirrored it for purposes of the audience being able to see the initiative. So now they know who goes next. Entry level employees, really? Really?
They're like contractors, you know?
Rat
So
tractors.
the funniest example I saw of that was actually with Warhammer 3, where the slave system for the Chaos Dwarfs is referred to as laborers, and people are like, oh, why aren't you calling them slaves? And no, they actually had a reason for it. It's that, well, you see, the Dark Elves already have a mechanic called slaves, and if we have two systems in the game with the same name, there's a very real chance our code will mix them up and everything will fuck up. So that's why.
So what do the
Also,
Chaos Dwarves refer to them as?
In like literally in like text boxes, you will see the word slaves pop up, but like on the UI, the resource is referred to as laborers. But everything actually in game says slaves, but the resource specifically. It's
They
so
should
that it
have
doesn't cross over with the Dark Elf slave resource in the code.
they should have quotes around the word laborer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you know that is made of spaghetti code and has a tech debt that can never be fixed. And also, this is a reminder that CA is technically not allowed to make another Warhammer Fantasy game, so they're going to keep pumping in more DLCs to keep you buying that Warhammer Fantasy game, and they will continue to make up shit that doesn't actually exist.
I might actually play that game if they made some of the DLCs less expensive with time.
They are, to be fair, they are revising the DLC models going forward. So, because they did take on the criticism about bad pricing, so they have been getting better in that regard. But yes, it's also because, to be clear, the Dark Elf stuff is from the second game. So yeah, it's spaghetti code because they've taken 3 games that were all running on their own engines and, well, not full engines, but their own systems, and mashed them into a single mega campaign. Spaghetti code out the ass.
Not to mention, they've almost completely changed their development staff every game, which means the people who knew how things worked don't work there anymore. And now the new people had to learn how they worked and then restart, because every year they laid off more than half their development staff, only to hire new people or rehire the ones that would come back for less pay, which has gone to basically zero. Basically, if you work for Creative Assembly and you don't get promoted within about 18 months, you're getting laid off.
All right. Well, top of the order with a new round cocked.
All right.
Whew, just a clusterfuck going on over in here.
Okay, so you say around Cox, but there's a second balcony, and I have more fire bombs.
Okay.
So we're going to make this room nice and symmetrical and have both wooden balconies burning to take those rattling gunners out of the equation. That is 2 degrees of success. I think that should give us, one, it stops those rattling gunners firing on us from high ground, which was very worrying to me. And two, it's massively increased the level of chaos in this room. So,
And you have done a third thing, which you didn't actually know about, but you've increased the light level enough that you will not be dealing with illumination penalties.
oh, bonus.
Oh yeah, I was about to slap everything you did with a -10. You were shooting at a light, which is going to kind of negate that, but
How?
all right. So go ahead and roll me a
All right,
d10,
let's
please.
Should I tell
It
him?
does
Should
not
I
get
tell
the
him that
second
I'm from
d10 as it did not hit an ammo cache this time, but
That's a 7.
oh,
Yeah, you gave it to him.
did almost as much damage though. Fuck.
As the second one goes off, Oscar's just going to project his voice out into the room and just shout, "Run, burn, or die. Your choice, vermin."
Shit, man. Roll intimidate.
Huh.
That's a no. Unfortunately, a degree of failure. Oscar is not intimidating.
And
So,
I've landed checks
you
for
hear
others of
from
our-
you hear from deep within the chamber a voice rings out. Any of you run and you will be the first in the machine.
Did that voice sound Skaven?
No.
Oh, pit waffles.
Okay, that voice die first.
I think it's time for me to switch guns.
Andre, over to you.
All right, Andre, over to you. Yeah.
All right. It seems our host has moved to speak all over this place. All right, Night Boy, you're up.
All right. All right, Moon, I have to tell you my dumb plan.
Oh, please do. Oh, let me remove the fence that isn't actually there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those were functionally range gates for how the darkness levels were, but you don't need those at the moment.
Got it.
Moon over here
So-
putting Kingdom Hearts darkness levels, and we're just bypassing.
If I
Hey, listen, if you can go like, that's an environmental hazard. How about no? That's just correctly playing.
Honestly, I take the view that if I have to make a standard shot as Oscar, that's my last resort because I can't think of something more creative to do.
Facts.
That's fair. You have done some impressive shooting, my friend. So
Alright,
Just made me
we'll,
fear
you
the
can
supernumerary
translate
talent.
this.
I would like to have Esperance just body these two, like body check them as I lance the one last in line. Unless, oh, did he get knocked down now?
Oh yeah, he dead. That shot him.
Got it.
Shot him, exploded him, and he is now smoldering on flame.
That was a Globadier.
Got it. So I'll just have Esperance body this one while I lance that one. Keep it simple.
Sure of your travel.
I guess that's my signal to go.
Nay. Nay, nay.
All right. Esperance's body check. And my lancing. Rolling two at the same time is a poor idea.
Yes.
Okay. Esperance hit with a 26, so that'd be a torso shot.
Welcome.
And,
He's literally gonna body it.
yep. And then with the charge bonus, I do hit with a 56.
You also
So
body.
a bloody shot.
Welcome to the army of Yura.
No shit. Hello over on YouTube, Alexi, Vitali, and Leia.
Oh, we got a YouTube. Nice.
Well, I mean, I don't have a YouTube audience. It's just people are following me over on YouTube, and I'm kind of surprised.
Welcome to the army of Yura.
All right, so Esperance does plus 5. So Esperance did 14, and Andre did 11.
11.
Yep.
All right. Well, the one that got hit by Esperance looks a bit more mauled than the one who was on the receiving end of the the lance. It looks like they had a chance to brace for it after their comrade so graciously allowed themselves to be trampled by a horse.
You won't last very long now. Although I'm worried whatever the hell that voice was, honestly. That'll be my turn. It'll be to our wizard.
All right. I can't quite tell. This guy's still alive? No, this one's the dead one. This one's the one that's still alive.
No,
Okay.
they're both still standing. They are both still breathing.
And which one was the one that has all the? Oh, right. I can imagine it's the one. Oh, yeah. This
That
is the
is
guy
the
who...
one that has all of the bad wind.
Right. So let's try to move him. He is going to be moving up over toward this fellow. And as he is going to draw his dual sabers, and he is going to make several strikes.
Oh, old man wizard going up to stab.
Indeed. Going to...
I can do it. Don't worry.
You'll only be able to get off the one stab this round, but you will get a nice gang up bonus against it.
Okay. Actually, how does that work with you know what? Never mind.
It's a +10 since since they are essentially negating the bonus from the two of them.
Okay. Specifically, I was going to ask about lightning parry.
Yes, what about it?
Well, I'm worried.
Well, it's not going to attack you at the moment, so...
Nope, fair enough. All right. 5. Is that a critical? Figured a 5, yeah. Old man rolls to 5 as he's running up to back. Well, charging straight in again, Andre. Can't say I disapprove. Can't say I disapprove. And he is going to attempt to make it keep low enough and do a long sideways strike, keeping the other one up. Twist it. Long sideways strike up toward, I believe. It's been a while since I've done hit points, but if you
So
see
you
the
stab
second
this
line-
Skaven in the hoof wound.
Indeed.
Or slash the Skaven in the hoof wound.
I am indeed putting the steel as the salt in this proverbial wound.
Alright, so 54 will hit the body,
by the way,
which
what
means you will
do
hit the same place
want
Esperance hit.
exchange
So
for this?
Okay, so
please roll me damage.
all
It'll
right.
be a D10 plus your should just be plus strength.
Plus strike mighty. Why does this die? I don't want you to follow my camera all the way up here. I don't know what's causing you to. There we go. Hacha. That is a little too far. Ooh. Oh,
1.
that's fine. Six damage.
Six damage. Okay. Okay. You come in and hitting the Skaven and that follow up strike just causes it to stagger. It's
Give me
it's not helpless, but it doesn't look like it's going to be doing anything next round. All right, Thess. Andre and Rodolin have moved in to press the advantage on some clan rats. The Globadier that you shot dropped like a stone.
He's not getting back up. It doesn't look like. That's good. And is on fire, which is even better. And Lucia has seen Meryl. Lucia, focus. We have clan rats to kill. We can bask in his glory later. Turn around and attack, please. And then I'm switching weapons to the cannon.
Okay. So a half action to hey, snap to it. Stop staring at his ass and pull out your gun.
I mean,
Your bigger gun.
I would be doing the same myself, except that, well, I was until just a second ago. But we have clan rats to deal with, so
With right, I'll need a moment.
You going to shoot that gun, or are you just going to move into position?
Well, I have to start cranking. It takes a round.
Okay, so you switch gun. You begin the spin up of the crank.
Yep.
Niaro and crew begin to move into position. Niaro starts a prayer. Sword moves over to shield Oscar with a reload or
The physics behavior for miniatures in this game is hilarious.
Indeed.
Oh, that's why.
So,
all right, so Sword moves over to the far
As
side of
the
Oscar and
comms
takes
ping.
Hello, Min? You cut out.
Moon.
Ivy.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
At,
You
Okay, that was weird.
you cut out right after you were saying as you were saying what Sword was doing.
I could hear you all. It was
and
just glitching on my end.
Literally,
So
this is
he hops in front of Oscar
very
while Oscar is,
easy-
pulling out
yeah, a
another
very easy
vodka
explanation is
bomb
the
or
distance.
reloading the weapon, but moves into a defensive stance, simply just yelling, "Stay behind me, Oscar friend. We'll protect it."
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Board's going to follow up behind Rodolin, and do roughly the same between him and the line of Skaven slaves. Just moving up, defensive stance.
It's not
Niara
light
was
speed,
doing a
it's-
prayer. There's some
No.
shuffling from further in the back. You
That's
hear
why
things
laser
moving
is
around.
faster.
Mm-hmm.
There is
Radio.
the
Well, also radio.
shake and the sound of chainmail moving, but there's also a shuffling
Yeah,
with
well,
it as well.
and
But they're whatever that is audible, but outside of any real line of sight to be able to be seen.
but the
Which means
atmosphere is
that
not
Lucia,
space.
it has come back around to you.
What do you mean it's come back around to me? This is my first turn.
Yep.
It has come around to you.
Okay. So, let me think about this for just a moment.
You take your time.
Okay. Lucia spends the entire turn channeling. That's her turn. That's not my dice. I am so sorry. She's just gonna channel. And
that
is
she's
fine.
full round action.
Oh no.
Magic down here, really? Okay.
Well,
There's a Zinch die still involved.
yes. What do you? Oh, that's a crit. Wonderful. And that is 4 degrees of success for a total of 15 degree of success channeling. There's a reason I am spending a full round action channeling.
Fair.
Didn't know you could full round channel. I thought you could only half round channel.
Trying to remember. Anyway,
Why do I?
I'm gonna look up a
move it.
thing to explain. Go ahead and do your thing, man.
What? That didn't move at all.
Definitely.
Yeah, no, just Niaro is behind you, praying, holding up his crafting hammer. The head erupts with a bit of an angry light.
There's
All right.
Akakon the
Oh
Red.
man.
And Meteors and
Let's see, they're going to be trying to put that out. They're
no.
also going to be trying to
Yeah.
put that out. Alright, so it's 15. They're going to start moving down. Yeah, they're going to have to lose their high ground.
The fools.
Well, no, Oscar lit their high ground on fire.
Simply should have built fireproof.
Clearly, in this case, having the high ground is not the advantage that everyone thinks it is.
Well, no, it absolutely is an advantage. That's why I took pains to take it away from them.
It's over, Ratlings. You've lost the high ground.
Yes, there it is. It's a Star Wars reference.
That reminds me of how in my
You underestimate our sheer numbers.
the second to last Warhammer game I played, the Green Knight died to the high ground, and only because of a hill.
They underestimate my cannon, full of rounds and ammunition.
Yep.
All we need now is Nyaro holding another rat from his like squad going, "You are my brother, clan, or take rat 076. You are my brother, Ken."
Well, the first one's going to miss. That's an 81. The other one is absolutely going to land that charge on a 47.
Oh, table sit top sim just crashed on me.
Yeah, the server went down, so I just went and rolled it the channel.
Stupid autosave. Kerfloggle.
Oh, is the autosave caborted?
It crashed my whole connection for like a second.
Ew.
And I have crashed the desktop, so I'm gonna take seconds to use the restroom while this reloads.
I love the blood splatter still and cheery music afterwards, but seriously.
And Nero's faith sustains him. Alright, 2 rush at Andre, only one of them possibly hit, and another rushed at Niaro and rolled a 90.
Well, I've got a parry.
Good.
Okay. Load room. Don't load in. I haven't loaded the room yet. I'm working on it.
Yeah, just roll over and roll them and then announce what you rolled.
Okay, so we are loading back up. I do apologize.
It wouldn't be a Wednesday without technical difficulty. Although I am glad we have these far squeakers.
Words cannot describe how happy I am that Far Squeaker canonically exists.
Okay, you're all good to join. Probably. Yeah, you're all good.
Well, right now, Lucia is less frozen than my TDS client. So I will rejoin as soon as it thaws too. But
That's fair.
But I need Andre to attempt to parry.
I'm rushing over to my dice.
You're fine. I am not rushing you.
I got this. I don't got this. I will use a fate point.
Okay, group fate point gone. We're down to 2.
You sure you want to take the fate point? You sure you don't want to just take it on the armor?
Nah.
It did get you in the or it did still. Is 74 body?
I don't know. I think after 70, it's not the body anymore. I think it goes to legs.
He has declared the fate point. I've already removed it.
Yeah, it is still body.
However, I rolled a 40 on the retry, so
that is enough.
Your strikes skip off me like stones on a lake.
My skip stones will lake you in the skip stone.
It just makes me want to hit him. That's so incoherent.
Forsooth, Brother Squeakery, that is not how the word sonnets go.
Yeah, man, you kind of scuffed that.
When they say something like that, your response attack is supposed to be, I will put your thing up your thing hole.
Sorry, what?
Okay.
The Skaven will kill you with memes and memes alone.
You're now in charge, man.
Okay.
Do with this what you will.
The bulk of the clan rats will continue making their way down, having some idea of where the... Yeah, the bulk of the forces will just make their way down, having some idea of where the commotion is coming from. A few of the packmasters simply just yell out, "Cryptic mining!"
I am returned.
Welcome back.
Sky formations of Skaven.
Check this. If I'm channeling. Does Lucia need to throw more than a single die? No, she doesn't. Good, good, good.
All right. So the bulk of things in the back have moved forward. They are, being as far over as they are. It will take them time to get there. The groups up above have spent the round trying to extinguish the flames, which is not going to happen in one round. The rattling gunners have started moving down since they can't risk their weapons going off.
Do you have more of those fire bombs, Oscar?
Yeah, got a few left.
Right. End of this corridor, if you can put a couple down, create a little bit of a deterrent.
That would be my dearest pleasure.
Thank you.
And the one that
fine
you
morning
hit with
to
a
you as
lance,
well.
Andre is
May
going
the
full defensive. Just
light
nope,
of the
absolutely
sun
not.
warm
But yes, Oscar, it is your go. I've reset everything where it should be. Hello?
Hello.
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 Oscar. It has come back around to the top of the order, which means that the explosive wall is in your court.
Cool. Well, I'm going to follow Thessa's request and heave another prison Molotov right where it needs to be. And personally, I'm rather offended that that Rattling Gunner team thought that it could walk away from being on fire.
Yeah, no, it's funny that they think they have a choice in the matter.
I mean, they're positioned perfectly, and they're carrying a bunch of explosives. So,
And they're standing in the middle of a crowd.
yo,
Yeah.
Okay, time for Yeetus Deletus number 3.
Left or right side? That's the only thing that I have to wonder.
Left side's is in a thicker crowd.
All right.
That's a 43. That is just 3 degrees of success.
Roll me another D10, please. Sorry, roll me 2d10 for damage, I meant.
That's a 10 combined over both dice.
Aww. That's a 10. Yay! Total. Aww.
I know, I was sad too.
Well. It's not going to survive that much damage the second time.
the real question is it enough to cook off whatever ammunition they're carrying?
Yes. That was for the second. That was why the second D10 as opposed to just the one.
Ah, gotcha.
Though it seems that they had only a little bit of ammunition on them, as there is only a smaller explosion.
A small
Oscar
explosion.
watches the next explosion, and just since Lucia and Thess are both in earshot, he's just going to say, I'm slightly disturbed by how cathartic this is.
Killing should never be easy, but sometimes it's necessary. It is disturbing, yes. Especially watching them burn.
I don't want to butt in, but do I hear that?
At that distance in a fight,
Probably not.
probably not. It's only a talking volume, and you're in a melee some distance away, so I can't imagine you heard it.
Yeah, probably not. Not important.
Alright, so that's going to get the 3 of them. That gunner. These two. These two will make it out unscathed.
But they didn't make it out unscathed. Eh?
Ah! So,
on the walkway between them.
I'm not 100% sure why there are
Overlooking
on
town
the
with smug-looking
some of
crossed
the
arms.
war games, but some of these tokens have the label of musician, and I've been assuming that their job is just to go around, morale buglers, drummers, etc., just trying to keep up digging cadence, keep up speed, etc. So one of the ones that you hit was a escaping musician.
Mm-hmm.
So there's everything's going on. There's the sound of someone badly playing a flute. The bomb rings out. It explodes, and you just hear a.
Sure.
It is not a death scream. It is a death toot.
I will.
A death toot.
I want you to blow forcefully through a trumpet. Don't hit any
well-
of the-
Trumpet.
don't-
I
don't
literally
hit-
have a trumpet less than
Wasn't-
10
yeah,
feet away from
don't
me if you'd like.
don't hit any
No,
of the
no, no,
valves.
no. I was gonna say it's at least it sounds better than doing the same thing through a whatchamacallit, a flute.
Oh no, it's basically
The
a
other
flute.
Ikora
I'm just
was
saying a
down.
trumpet because it would be that same sort of force.
Yeah.
Also, the main purpose of musicians on battlefields is to relay orders.
Correct.
They do actually serve a function in Old World as well.
Yeah.
They let you
Mm.
rally easier to change shape, and what else do they do? Oh yeah, they're tiebreakers in a tied melee. If you have a musician.
Yeah, I mean, that whole changing formation rallying is a lot of what they do. Like, battlefields were noisy and confusing, and it wasn't until very recently we had, like, long distance communication. So you were trained to listen out, and if you essentially heard the music, the specific set of notes that was associated with take this formation or advance or retreat, then that's what you do. And typically each formation would carry an instrument tuned to a specific note, so you knew to listen for your note rather than the ones of other regiments or formations, which is just a neat little history fact.
I'm assuming banners were carried so that you could see them over the tops of everyone's heads.
Yep. Yeah, those were actually pretty much for command in the rear echelon as well.
So
You
then,
know where everyone
as you lob that out, you hear that sour note ring out, and Sword, standing guard in front of you, lets out a small cackle with a, "You got the scream squeak."
I see.
All right. Andre.
The other.
All right, well, time to go into flurry of attacks mode. Two new fresh ones on me, yeah.
Flurry of
Yep.
attacks mode.
As much as I'm capable of.
But why flurry of attacks mode?
All right, so Esperance is going to dual hoof the one in front that's bracing for impact.
Puff it real good.
22 will hit. He took a parry though, right?
Yep. Did you throw 2 hooves?
Yeah, he threw 2 hooves. The first one hit. And sorry, getting them in the dice tower is a little challenging.
You do not have to use the dice tower. It was just, hang on,
No.
let me get the better dice tower.
That's kind of why I didn't stopped using the dice tower. I got
Esperance hit
frustrated.
with the 35 on the second one. So it sounds like a right arm and a body shot. If he has a parry, he should take it. And then I'm going to take both of my swipes on this one on the right. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that's what it bounced it off of. Okay.
And then I got one hit on the one on my right.
Long
All
time
right.
and
Have another body shot.
never.
So its first parry attempt, or so
never, what's going
so
on?
it barely makes the first one. What did you get on your first?
22.
Okay.
This is something else.
Oh,
So
for
you'll do
damage.
some. Yes. Or no, I was just gonna say. So you'll do some damage to the shield. What is the second swing?
35.
Okay, that hits because he rolled a 98 to parry.
Okay.
So you manage to. So you essentially strike once, get him to open up his guard and stab while the guard's open, or slash while the guard's open.
That was Esperance, so it'd be 11 to his chest cavity.
Oh, it's even funnier. Aspirin just bopped a rat.
You are an awesome person.
Hi, Pony Chick.
And it did how much?
Yep.
11 to his chest. And then does the one on the right parry my sword swipe?
He does.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang
Is
on.
your panic going?
I need to see which one you're talking about because one of them was stunned. That Oh, it's an arm shot. Damn
So
it.
after
That was funny. That would have been funny.
after several
So Esperance bonks this one that went for the parry, and then I already hurt. He hit it for 11 to the chest, and then this one on the right. You said he parried, right?
Yes, he
the
he
localized where I
moved
looked to you
in.
all. I am told
No,
that
he
you
did
all
not
will be
parry.
taking me
He
to
he
someone
rushed
who can
in
lift
to
my
attack.
purse.
All right. Then one of my swipes catches him.
Awesome.
Okay.
Where and how much?
To the torso for 9.
Taking my
Nice.
place.
Three against one, and we're just starting to have the inklings of a fair fight.
Do you
One
think
of them
that I have
looking to you.
enjoyed spending
We
the
can
last
even change
several
odds. Yes, yes.
thousand years?
Actually, didn't catch that.
Said we can even change odds then.
Yes, I think you will when you die.
Rottling.
All right. I'm going to. I'm gonna kind of keep guarding his rear and swift attack this fellow.
Usually the
Awesome.
fun
He
part,
can't
the
parry
enjoyable parts.
or dodge
Okay.
because you. Well,
It's not
I
that
won't
they're
have you hitting him in the same spot, but you hit him in the dick.
Ha! All right.
Oh. That
He
bad?
just keeps. The
orders
exact
given
is
initially,
they are hitting the
and
groin
then
and
we
stunned
are
for a
simply
round. Wait, is it stunned
thrown
or?
out.
Terribly sorry, little fellow, but essentials are essentials.
Oh,
And
sorry,
Here,
not
providing this
stunned.
is essential.
Cannot
to,
take any actions for
collect-
one round.
Oh.
bring
It
them
could
back
not
to
do
the
anything
avalanche.
next round. It doesn't get its dodge refreshed until
They don't specify
initiative
how I need to go
43.
about
Okay. Used one of my rerolls, and I got a 47, and I got a. Oh no. That is a 53. That is a hit. All right, so 47 becomes 74, which is what hit? What is a 74?
Body shot.
Body shot, and then the 53 becomes 35. I'm gonna. Where is 35? I like the 8, but that wasn't enough of a roll. Four. 9 damage to the 9 damage to the body shot. Where is 35?
I believe 35 is the torso.
Oh no.
I believe.
Oh no, 35 is right arm. $14 to the right arm. And if my last strike hits.
Okay, hang on. What were the first two?
Oh, does not. 47 and a 53. To
No, I mean
74.
damage.
That was a 9 and a 14.
Okay, so you cut that rat low.
I cut that rat low.
Yep. It does not have enough wounds left in its wound pool to continue wounding.
Terrible pity for him, terrible boon for us. What is that? Right? I know, it's so weird. You try to touch the
It's the overhang.
Yeah.
It's the one bad thing is that it's going off of the actual voxel shell, or it's not going off of the voxels. It's going off of a just polygonal shape. Because otherwise, you have to code for the vectors, and then a single chunk of stone will end up running. It's like, why is that a 0.3 gigabyte rock?
For reasons.
Just like, right click on it. Oh god, the vectors!
Dear God. Never seen such spaghetti code.
Okay, well, Rodolin, you have taken down a rat. One
All
escape
right.
down.
He withdraws his blade and turns towards supporting Andre next round. Well, first kill with these in some time. Glad I still got the hang of it. He says, shaking the blood off his blade.
You've done well, old man. I guess you would say the journey of a slaughtered Skaven hive is started with but one.
A journey of 1,000 lives claimed begins with one stab.
That's a crank.
This Skaven here is actually a Skaven, yes?
That is actually a Skaven. It rushed up to Nyaro, swung and missed, but it rushed up to. Given the multitude of shows going on, I feel like I'm ripping off Invincible, but it rushes up to Nyaro and simply yells, "Betrayer! Heretic! Rat fox squeak!"
How impolite. And I will unload on that poor single Skaven. Let's see. So this turns my number of attacks to 5. And I am simply going to put them all into one target this round. He is close.
Remember, it does increase the crit fail range.
Yes, you said it added 3 to my safe cranking, added 3 to my attacks per round, yes?
Yes.
That gives me a total of 5.
Oh, you haven't. Okay.
I have 2 attacks per round normally.
I did. Right, I had forgotten you got the extra attack.
Yeah, I've had it since.
Sorry, I've still been running for some reason off of. Thess has 1 attack. You're getting 5 attacks. That means you're an unsafe cranking. No, I have 2 attacks. I'm still safe.
No,
shit.
Dead. She has always had 2 attacks. We just didn't understand how to apply them until
after
6 months after we started. So shot 1 is a miss.
Conversation they had.
By how much?
By about 30%. 3 degrees.
Staying to
Okay.
take the
It is not a crit fail.
That is not
this-
what I was
you guys
asking.
are taking.
No, you were asking to see if I inadvertently hit Niaro.
That is only one of the reasons I was asking.
So
I see. Well, it was a 70, so my skill is 46, which means the second shot is a hit.
Awesome.
Third shot. What's the fail rate on the weapon? Because that is a 94.
Yeah.
I might spend my fate point. I think I'm going to
Ye-
spend a fate point.
Yup, because normal crit fail range is 95 and up.
Well, and this is unreliable. If I remember
Oh.
correctly. Yeah. So I'm going to spend a fate point. Okay, that's not a catastrophic fail. That is just a miss. 67.
6-7.
Is that 2?
offloads a pair of
2
marked
degrees?
credits.
Yeah, it's 2 degrees. Well, a little more than 2 degrees,
But less than 3?
but less than 3.
Less than 3.
Shot number 4 is an 11.
Excellent. Hang on, let me roll for your miss.
Okay. And then I've got one more. So left arm, head. Okay. And then 2 misses. Yeah, I really need more practice with firearms. Buy up my ballistic skill.
One of your missed shots wings one of the Skaven in the back.
Oh, okay. And I got one more shot.
Yeah, essentially 1 degree of miss, you hit Niaro. 1 degree of failure, you hit Niaro. 2 degrees of failure, you hit one of the rats behind the pair of them. 3 degrees of failure or up, you hit the stone.
Okay. I may have nicked Niaro. Do we have another fate point?
We do.
I do not want to hit Niaro.
Okay.
What? How bad was the roll?
It was 1 degree of failure.
I will give you a fate point to re-roll that so you don't shoot my boy.
I don't want to shoot my boy. He's my boy. Okay, so that's 2 degrees. Which is better, 2 degrees of failure.
God damn it! Alright,
This is 1d10 plus 4. Last I checked, anyway.
Yup, does not dodge.
Okay. Okay, so that's 8 points on the left arm. Okay. We have suddenly moving walls.
Moon is relocating walls, apparently.
I knew the cannon was powerful. I didn't think it was that powerful.
Wallant.
Oh, giant purple beam. Don't know what that was.
Okay,
Yeah, as
so
long
you
as you
crack
don't
one
run
of the
into
Skaven twice. It's not dead, but it
Taker.
slumps down, injured. It lets
Nice.
out what can only be described as a sad toot on a bugle.
Well, the one that I shot at takes 8 points in the left arm, and then 8 points in the head.
So,
And that is my round, because that basically bracing and firing this thing and keeping it consistent is takes effort.
Yes.
Excellent.
Hey, Aphid. Rental.
Sorry, what was that question? Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, if I remember right, you do get 2 parries if you take a parry action and have an offhand. I asked Moon a while ago, and that's how he said how it works with the shield, and if I were to take a parry action.
Okay. No, got it.
what? Sorry, I was rearranging geometry and I heard my name once.
Oh, you got it.
Discussing parry mechanics.
If he has
yes,
two
parry one slash.
If he has 2 weapons and then he takes a parry action, he can parry twice, right?
If he has what weapons and then...
Two
No,
weapons.
I'm sorry, I genuinely didn't hear you the second time.
Welcome to the army of Europe.
Oh. If he has 2 weapons and he parries as an action on top of that, does he get 2 parries? One free from the offhand and then one from the action.
Yes, if he takes an active parry, he would get the parry from having a weapon in the offhand, and then he would have 2 parries. So if he had lightning parry, that would be 3 parries on top of it. Or not on top, it would be 3 parries total.
Oh.
Excellent.
That answers the other questions.
But 3 defensive reactions is, as far as I can tell, the maximum of what you can do. Maybe 4 if there's a birth site or a talent I'm missing, but
There I think there is a parry talent that gives you an additional couple of parries based on dual wield or something.
Yeah, but that puts it at like 5 being the actual ceiling.
And you kind of have to really work at it to get it, so...
That's also a parry every 2 seconds, which is fucking insane.
Well, welcome to fencer parries.
I know, I fenced for years. I'm just saying that's right, and that's with a weapon that weighs several ounces.
Yes. Yeah.
A 3-pound sword, 5 parries.
They need that injection.
Bullshit.
I need to get better weapons.
Love it.
So I can do that shit.
Anyway, I digress.
I believe it is Niaro and Sword and Board's turn.
Yep.
yeah.
Board is doing the same thing,
Daytime.
standing in
Who
front of
has the
Rodel and
highest
just
perception
being a
check?
wall.
Yep. Sword is standing in front of Oscar, being a
Being
wall.
a wall. And Niaro's going to beat is not going to beat the shit out of that rat as he starts to look back. Just turns over to Thesserau. Thesserau stole my rat kill.
I'm sorry, I'm more worried about keeping you alive.
Only one count token kill, and then Niaro runs forward.
There's a moment of definite being perplexed. I just want to make sure everyone makes it out. What?
Oh, he's not mad. It's more just like, God damn it.
Still very confusing for Thess because she's looking at this as kind of group impact tactic from her perspective.
Well, he was rearing back his hammer, and so he got halfway to
Niaro spitting bars.
So runs. Oh, no, that was the sound of Thess's cannon. So he just has to run over, not refreshing it, just yelling, Egmar!
Igmar? Oh my god.
I interrupted his charge, his battle cry.
Sugmarnat.
Where she teaches all of us.
So, we have a kill-stealing, battle-cry interrupting Lustrian.
I love it. I love it so much.
Who's looking at this entire thing going, I thought I was being helpful.
Oh yes, but Niaro is looking at this in the World of Warships mindset. You stole his kill.
Damn it. Yeah, okay. So it goes in swing, it isn't able to connect with the one in front, but they're continuing to make their way forward. Lucia, back around to you.
Okay. Full round channel. Now I have to cast a spell.
Yeah, I was gonna say you channeled for an entire round last round. Why did you channel for an entire round last round? What the fuck are you about to do?
Well, because I've done that, I only need to roll one die. I can roll the Zinch die with it, but I only have to roll one die to cast the spell that I want to cast.
Thereby reducing the danger of failure or
because I have such a high
miscast.
bonus to cast now that I'm.
What does the channel come up to?
The channel comes up to 8.
Yeah.
With the critical success. So
yeah, please roll a Zinch die. You are on the same floor as the gate.
The purple die is the Zinch die. Purple die says 7, but I got bad news. That's a 1 on the actual die, which is not enough for an 11-point spell. I'm sorry to everyone. We're out of audience fate points now. Because this is a crowd control thing that I'm trying to do.
Yeah, we could definitely use it.
Does that give you a +1 or a +2? And yeah, crowd control would be good. There's a lot of them.
Okay, that gives a 1 on the Zinch die and an 8 on the actual cast. 8 plus 8 is 16. The DC for the spell is 11. So we're throwing an Amber Spear.
Ooh, excellent.
Um,
I highly suggest, I'm not telling you what to do, I am just suggesting to you, leave the Skaven slaves for when it is doing minimal damage. Their defensive stats are almost non-existent.
okay, well, it's a magic missile, so there's no... Unless they have a talent that lets them dodge magic missiles or an item that will allow them to block them, there's no roll. It's just you could take a hit.
Oh no, I'm just saying, tell me which one you're starting with.
Okay, well, we're gonna start with you know, that group around Andre looks pretty vicious, but I think Andre and the group and everyone else has got that. We're going to start with this guy back here and just work our way through his team and then work our way through the next team. Actually, no. I know exactly who we're going to start with. You see homeboys over here with the flamethrower? Yeah, fuck those guys.
You're getting the other Rattling gunners.
I don't know if Amber Spear can cause the thing to detonate. I wish it could.
That is a total of a 14-point hit on that first one. To the chest. Does that wound him?
Resoundingly.
Okay. The guy next to him, he's gonna take another 14-point despite the -1 because I went from rolling an 8 to a 9.
That one?
Hi.
Yeah, so the team both take 14 points. 14
yeah,
points.
they're one unit. It hits one, and then the spear exiting goes through the other.
Oh, excellent. Then the second guy we're gonna hit is the warlock-looking guy over here.
Yep.
So, and then we're gonna skip over to the next warlock-looking guy. We're down to strength. So we've gone from strength 6 to 5 to strength 4. That is a 13-point hit. Holy shit, Batman!
This one?
Yep.
Or okay.
Then we're gonna bounce to this guy. You know, just hitting the people who look like they're in charge. Ooh, that's only a 6-point hit. Does that still wound, or is that where I'm stopping?
Still wounds.
Okay, so I'm down to strength 2 now. We're gonna come back and hit this guy in the back. Hit this guy in the back. Come on, magic die. No, magic die, do magic die things. No, I need you to go in the box. Yeah, go in the box. Thank you. That matters. Oh, that's only a 4-point hit. I think it stops here.
You said 4-point?
Yeah.
Down
Please
from
make
the,
me
from where he was
an
driving
actual
the cart
attack
and
roll
pulls
on
out his
this one.
scimitar.
Oh.
This, I know it's a magic missile hit, but this is important.
Okay, an actual attack roll now. 45 out of... Oh, nope. I moved it off the cock. 5.
5?
5 out of 68. Did I hit something that's weird? Because I hit him from the back?
So 2 things. 1, breastplate only covers the front.
Oh, that's fair.
So I was rolling to see if it was going to hit some of the strapping or some of the thick bits or, anything on the back that would be armored.
Uh-huh.
It did not.
Oh.
So that will still do 1 wound. That was the other reason I was asking. That's a 5.
Yeah. So okay.
That is a high enough ranked one to actually have chunks of warpstone.
Did I hit a chunk of warpstone with an amber spear?
You hit a chunk of warpstone with an amber spear.
Is there an explosion?
Threw magic into. Oh shit!
It's fine. It was just an inert small chunk. You were still going with willpower, thought, and drive. The next hit will be made without a point or without the damage deterioration, and it'll go down as normal afterwards. But
okay. Well, I'm glad for that because that's a 2. So this guy takes an 8-point hit. You're just seeing this just ripple of amber just goes zap, 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 zap.
Does it turn green halfway through after the warpstone?
I assume so.
No.
it does.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't turn completely green. There's just a little bit of a green conical tip at the front as it just zap, zap. So you still got damage. That wounded.
So now it goes back to the downgrade, so it's all the way down to strength 0.
That would be what it goes to next. Would be strength 1.
Okay. This is the last guy, no matter what.
Misleading.
Oh! Oh!
Did you roll a 10?
And it does trigger.
Yeah.
So the last guy. It goes from here. We're gonna just zap it from this guy. I gotta pick a poor son of a bitch. You know what? This guy right here in the middle, because it just zips around, hits everybody like a freaking bolt, and then goes for the middle. He takes a 19-point hit. Is he alive?
I'm not gonna TP.
So all the rest of them are heavily wounded, and this guy's just
Begin Skaven CPR.
Well, it's hard to do CPR when his chest, when his ribs are folded outward like a claw trap, and his chest is completely blown open.
CPR. Central Pittsburgh Roundabout.
So that starts the crowd control just a little bit by setting up a bunch of kills for everybody and killing one guy. Lucia looks up and goes, so I can cast in here. I just have to be really careful about it.
Yes, and even then, there's still a chance of something going sideways, so please be very careful. I want us all to make it out.
I will be extremely careful.
Focus your mind to me, Azurka. It's one of the strongest weapons we have.
And then she's going to take a 1-meter step back behind Oscar and Thess, because she's probably now a target for a sniper.
There's an immediate collective response of, what in the Skavenless hell was that? One of them simply screams, "Horned Rat is mad!"
Got you covered.
You're angry chuffing and
there would be another who yells out somewhere, "No die in Big Hole! No die with Conrad Man!"
Then run and live.
A few others were trying to rally themselves after having been blasted through with an amber spear. The one in the back is just kind of sitting.
They just kind of
just sitting with just a sucking chest wound.
Sucking chest wound was not on my list of bullshit that they were going to have to deal with today. but now it is.
It's just one of many things they're going to have to deal with.
I mean, the rest of them do have. Every one of them does have a sucking chest wound. It's just some of them are bigger than others.
Yeah, like a few of them, there's just a small little beam of energy that went through. For the rest of them, it's a bad day. All right, that's the next rotation of
Later, he'll be
rats, Skaven slaves. The Skaven slaves in this room are gonna haul ass out of here. But the ones in this room did not see your display of dominance. And with the two bugle sounds having gone off quickly, they're going to try and do something.
Guys, if you're going to put memes in the meme submission channel while I'm streaming, please do not make sure they don't have audio. Because I do have to check my Discord while I am streaming to make sure no one's posting anything horrific or that a troll hasn't infiltrated to do something. I just had to remove somebody's meme from meme submission because it had audio. Now opened it and went, shit, nope, delete. Anyway, you can post memes with audio when I'm not streaming. Anyway, that's the end of Lucia's turn. That took a full round action to cast, because it's a full round action to cast that spell. So it's literally 2 full round actions to set up and cast that spell relatively safely. There's your balancing fact. It's 2 full round actions, and if she's doing the channel during the turn, oh boy, she can get interrupted. I love getting interrupted, I swear.
I mean, that was the request, to stick to minor magics while we were down here. That was a conversation a long time ago, real time though. Damn. It almost feels like it's been years.
IRL conversations paying off in the long term.
Yep. Sometimes they do.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Why won't this token move? All right. Anyway, so the pack of Skaven slaves on the right side, the ones I just readjusted, are going to reposition themselves.
Hello, Moon.
Hello.
Okay. Now that my internet has finished hiccuping. And that's what I mean by, yes, well, they're getting everything squared up. Just the 5 seconds of hiccup, but, right while I'm trying to say something. Anyway,
of course, that's how it works.
The Skaven slaves on the right flank, the ones I just readjusted, having heard a pair of Death Bugle Toots, are going to readjust from their phalanx, reorient their spears and pickaxes and the like, and rush from where they hear the shots and other such sounds coming from. Though this means they'll have to deal with the sword first before getting there.
Yeah, and I will probably, on my round, switch weapons. Also, is there supposed to be a flying Skaven slave?
No, that's on a piece of geometry.
I thought as much. It's kind of funny though. He is the one. He is the Skaven slave above all.
He's just digging out a
What
little
was the last thing
incline.
you?
Prince of Servants.
Something like that.
The dire peasant.
It's like a normal peasant, but it's dire. Just smash cut to a Bretonnian with a sharpened pickaxe and is about 2 heads taller than all the others.
I have one of those in my army, and his name is Shrek.
How is our chaotic rat ogre doing over there?
Uh-oh.
Thank you for reminding me.
Now, it's been a couple of rounds since we saw what he was doing, but then again, we haven't really been paying attention to what he's doing. So,
oh no, I'm more just saying thank you. I've forgotten to make the tick damage rolls.
By the way, that mention of the potentially flying Skaven. He flies through the air with the greatest of ease. The brave Skaven on the trap.
That's not even a rat. That's hardly a rat anymore. It's a bat.
A Fledermauser. Oh no, even better. Because he's got wings, we'll call him Ratman.
he is Deflator Musk, which is the flying rat.
Oh yes.
Or the flying mouse. Oh, my German's not great.
Ah, yes, lots of fun with German.
German is an interesting language.
And even when they're not trying to, they sound angry.
Better than Hungarian sounding drunk. No shade to Hungarian, it's a beautiful language, but every instance of Hungarian I've heard has sounded mildly intoxicated for one reason or another.
The actions of many rats.
Yes, Moon over here taking mass actions.
I think Oscar might have to engage in melee.
Possibly.
The last time you did that, didn't you critically kill a Skaven?
Yeah, something like 50 points to a vampire's head.
A Scavepire, right?
No,
it was one of
Blood
the
Dragon.
Yeah, right.
It was the one that drained Thess, in fact.
It was beautiful.
That was the crit that just kept exploding.
Yep.
Fates were with you, my friend.
Statistical anomalies do not a skill make.
Very true.
Consistent occurrences of what would otherwise be statistical anomalies can imply a deeper anomaly.
My armor is laden with plot, I know.
And that's what
No,
you
that's
have to
just
do.
mildew. We've been down here a while.
Again, I'm going to have to add to my rescue kit for Oscar and anyone else a change of clothes.
Fair.
To
Okay.
avoid
one
mildew.
No one
Oh,
wants to
okay.
mark
Well,
an
actually,
explosion.
Oh, damn, you did not parry that. Okay. So, Thess, there's one coming at you with a 36 if you would like to attempt a dodge.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a dodge, in fact, because I currently have a two-handed weapon. Yeah, I'm going to very rapidly be switching weapons. All right. Fortunately, I have a pretty good dodge. You fucking kidding me? No, not today. Should I fate re-roll it? Yeah, it's not a fumble, but
I
I
did
think
refill the fate points, I believe.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a single fate point to reroll that. And to date, no, I am determined to take this hit. So neither of those would have even come close to my dodge blow. Which my dodge blow is pretty high, but it is a 67 is above it, and then an 80 is above that. So yes, I'm taking this hit apparently. I do not have a parry.
Well, it comes in. It's hitting you center mass, so it's aiming
Okay.
for the torso.
Okay. That is my most armored part.
And it. They have a.
Oh, I need to buy up my toughness at some point.
So that would be an 8 total.
Okay. So I will take 3 after everything. Right? Yeah. 3.
They rolled low enough on board so that they rolled low enough on sword so that you miss the parry, they swing and it just kind of cracks off of the armor on his head.
Yeah, I'm happy that we were able to pick up armor for sword. Actually, there's another reason why my firing of the cannon is a lot more erratic. My current strength is 38 because I was drained.
That makes sense.
Forgot about that. Yeah, so this is actually a challenge to keep it on target. That's fine. I'm not going to be able to use it for much longer.
Okay, well, I guess since down is on fire and up is on fire, the crews up here are, instead of trying to escape, are essentially just going to consolidate their forces to try and put out the fire.
Keep them busy.
Stop, drop, squeak. Stop, drop, squeak. Stop, drop, squeak.
All right. Let me see.
Stop, drop, squeak. More forces continue pushing their way in. The central group that you hit with the amber spear is instead going to duck down behind cover and essentially try and figure out what the hell just hit them. Some of the forces from the rear are continuing to rage and charge about. And at this point, the rat ogres have all been given essentially a group command to turn and figure out what the hell is happening from back there. So they spent a half action putting down the rocks and stones and tools they were working with, and a half action moving in that direction. I need to use. I need to take a bio break real quick. I am sorry. I thought I'd
No
be able to
worries.
hold off till the end of the game.
No, go for it.
But that does bring us back. Actually, I will before. Shit, I need to swing at the ones on Andre before I go away.
Indeed. If you can, that is.
Okay, well, the one that that has
what's going
the
on?
shield arm stunned is just going to stab at Esperance.
He can try.
Nope, that's a 91. His arm is in entirely too much pain to concentrate on the swing.
Thy strikes are as paltry as thy spirit.
So what you're saying is his attempt to fight is useless because it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Yes.
No, that was a 42.
On me?
On you, yes.
All right. We got my parry up.
But yeah, 46 versus Andre.
I got a 1.
Do me a favor and roll damage. Just roll 2 dice. Just roll me crit damage, because you're parrying. The weapons are made of Skaven iron.
Do I include the bonus from praying?
Oh my god, please do.
Okay. That'll be 19.
Yep. So they go to swing on you with their Skaven blade. It chips in and fractures off before eventually snapping effectively in half, trying to cut you.
Your horn
Yeah,
god has abandoned you.
19 versus their 7. Okay, I don't know if Niara can parry that.
Oh, it would not.
Yeah, a scant degree of success is not going to be able to parry a critical, so I will come back to one of them walloping the shit out of Niaro.
Yeah.
But Oscar.
Hello.
There is sword protecting you, but there's still a couple of them in front of you One has stabbed Thesserau. One, you're pretty sure it stabbed Sword, but you're also pretty sure he Shibuti bopped the fucking spear.
Okay, so Oscar is letting the rifle fall to the ground as he pulls the hammer off of his belt and unships the Kislevites shield that was given to him by Lucia during the tournament.
Hello.
Me.
All right, so half action to pull them both.
I have had enough. Defend yourselves! And he's going to swing the hammer at the one that hurt Thess.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's a hit with a 39. What were the stats on the runic hammer? I don't have them on my sheet. But I rolled a 5 as my damage.
He might be away from keys. Pretty sure it's qualified. Well,
See if it was in the Discord anywhere.
I think it is. I remember it being posted there like a year and a half ago.
What are you trying to look up?
The damage and stats on the runic hammer that Sigmar runic hammer we picked up like forever ago.
Oh, I have no idea. Usually,
I know it was posted.
Usually, a Warhammer is like strength +1, but this might be something different.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't remember. It's been so long.
Scrolling back to the top of loot handout.
Mm.
Okay, it was a best quality Warhammer rune imbued.
Which I think gives it 2 extra points of damage and plus 5% to hit. If it's
So
similar.
that'll be I'm cracking it in the leg for 7 points of damage then when
Yeah.
it's back.
Yeah, it's the Mace of the Invisible Hand's kind of similar. Except it specifically does not get extra damage. Because it is invisible when it is holstered.
The hand of the free market.
Different hand. This is that invisible hand that slaps you when you don't pay attention to it. consequences of
The
my actions.
invisible hand responsible for tripping over absolutely nothing.
Yes, yeah, that's the same one. I don't know what is worse for me. That I wrote phrases down in
All right, I return. How bad you hurt it?
7 points to the
7
left.
damage to the left leg.
Okay, it yelps. It did not like that. Andre.
Well, the one that just struck Niaro, I will double swing on it. And Esperance will try to finish off the one at the front.
Okay.
Oh, right. I shouldn't roll them all at once because it bugs out.
So I wrote a thing and I didn't record what it meant. And now I have to translate it in my head. Or look up the word anyway.
47. That'll be a hit. And the torso. And a 0-3.
Oh shit.
I guess it really doesn't even matter if he blocks the first one.
Does he block the first one?
I don't know. I missed.
Oh.
Below.
It's one. No. He does not block the first one.
So for the first sword swipe opening up, Andre will flare with rage as he sees him strike out at Niaro. You unhand him, beast. He is the best of your kind. And I hit him for 14 to the torso. And follow it up with a... Uh, 22 to the face.
The first strike heavily wounds the vermin, and as the Skaven is reeling from the blow, the follow through removes the top half of the Skaven's head as it just goes sailing across the cavern. The rat drops with a wet thunk, dead before impact.
You will not fall this day, Niaro. Not as long as I stand.
Get the lady and the Sigmar blesses the swings.
All right, and then Esperance is going to go for a double hoofing on the one in front.
Excellent.
Miss.
Aw.
And the second. Also whiff.
How much by...
The first one was by a degree, and the second one was by a lot.
Okay, if Esperance had plus 10, does he make it?
Well,
the first one.
Even
okay,
if a nightshade
because by
walked into
taking
this
down
room
the
with
one
all of us
Skaven,
channeled
you've
energy at the
you've
exact
managed
same
to
time,
get
I
the
don't
gang
think
up bones
anything
back.
can survive.
I've begun evening those odds you were talking about. Is that one even still alive anymore?
Squeak.
Esperance pummels that one in front for.
All right. I'm hovering over some of the names, and one of them is Swordless in Squeakdaddle, and I am just endlessly amused by this for some reason.
You're welcome.
He gets horse hoofed for 12 to the torso.
Oh.
But horse hoofs to the torso make for dead Corsos?
Looks like their life has taken its corso.
He shall come out no more so.
You could say he's really glued to that spot.
Nay.
He's really grounded. He's really grounded at this point.
Goddamn. You are evening the odds. Rodolin, there's only one left in this area. And while they are unharmed physically, they are very wounded spiritually, as their sword has been cut in half.
Okay. Swordless squeak diddle. I would love to move, but I don't think I can move board block with me.
Yeah.
But I'm fine.
It's tight movement over there.
Move about here, so. Well, not just your sword, good my friendly foe, but you should also watch your back. He's going to say as he darts around to the side and begins pressing this fellow from both angles. Unfortunately, I had a move, so I shall only do one strike this round.
He doth be sandwiched between us. Hit him with the Dark Souls backstab.
That's an R, that's an E, not an R.
He's a visceral attack, my
bonus.
Skaven.
Was that?
I said, please visceral attack, my Skaven.
I would happily visceral attack your Skaven. I would simply be slightly worried about the cleanup afterwards. Plot twist: you visceral attack a Skaven and coins start spilling out. Skaven. What? No, my heart stash.
I was gonna say, like, it'll explode like a Mario enemy.
So
right,
do I get the gang up bonus?
You do. You have a plus 20 at the moment.
Oh, plus 20. All right, that's good. That's a degree by a whole success by a whole extra degree then. $62, so 26. That is
Gonna
right arm for.
Right, yeah, well, that's literally the arm with its shield, so it's gonna try and block.
Okay.
Yep. It rolled a 9, so you go to hit it, and more out of luck than actual skill, it rotates and catches your sword door style.
Alright. Fair enough. Good for him. He's going to, if this man is alive by the next turn, he will twist that sword out of the, use his sword to pull that shield out of the way.
Haha, 326 is best cockblocker.
Well,
326? What are you on about? Sounds like dice. Unfortunately, I've always been a
Designation.
pair.
Empty rat. 326.
Oh, good for you. And you know what? I think I'm going to spend one of my fortune points, and I'm going to do a half action. Can I do another? Can I use that other half action to strike? What?
Do you have... I know you have a second weapon. Do you have 2 attacks?
I have 3 attacks.
Oh, your attack characteristic is 3?
Yes.
Holy shit. Yes, you would be able to make a second attack.
Excellent. $12.
Roll damage.
8. 13.
Okay, so jerking the arm around using the sword you have embedded in the shield, you're able to manipulate it around and get a clean cut with the offhanded blade. It eats
A
as
pity
it's
you
cut.
didn't surrender. You might. A pity you didn't surrender. You might have gotten a better name than 326.
It's too late for me, surrender.
What are you quite certain about that? We do have better options. Nyaro might be more forgiving than the vampire.
Send out to Sigmar, that Sigmar sword.
Well, after...
Yeah. Just like I'm over here, like send him to Sigmar. Let Sigmar sort of fuck. And I thought I was the bloodthirsty one. All right, so I've been engaged in melee.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, quick swapping weapons is a thing I can do, so I'm going to do that.
Useful.
Yeah, it is.
Moon has put us into a massive combat, apparently.
Oh, absolutely.
It's
This
not
is
so much. I was going to say it's not so much that Niato is bloodthirsty. He's a true believer.
He's fucking done.
I mean, so we all are at this point. So yeah, I'm switching to mason swords. And ow. Fucker stabbed me. But there's this group also approaching from our left. Lucia, blunderbuss to the left, and I'm going to turn on the one that just stabbed me. Hopefully she has it loaded. And it's going to be Mason Sword Swings, keeping my third weapon, the tail blade, ready for defense. That is a 49, which is a successful hit with the mace. Actually, I know that's a successful hit, but I'm just checking my... So... And that will... Is he going to parry or dodge or what? Or is he just going to take it in the 94, which is a leg? I'm following up... I apparently am following up Oscar's strike, hammer strike to the leg with a mace strike from the opposite direction.
Yes. It's a Skaven slave. Do you really think it has dodge blow?
I mean, it could surprise us.
No, it's just gonna sit there and dodge, take it in the leg.
All right. Well, fortunately for it, that is 1 point of damage, which is a total of 5 points of damage to the leg from the mace.
Does that have impact?
Oh, it does. Yeah, it's a mace. Duh. Hold on.
Boom.
Not much more. For 7 points to the leg.
You're going to put that poor thing into a wheelchair. It'll never walk again.
Is it still standing? Hello?
All right.
Hello?
So as you hit it the second time, I had to read the effect. So as you hit it a second time, the force of the mace sweeps the leg, and you literally knock the Skaven off its feet. It's not dead, but it's on the ground and dazed.
Okay. Well, there's a follow-up strike coming in from probably the sword. Let's see if it's a backhand swing. Then, yeah, the sword is going to follow it. Which is a... Okay, so knocking him off his feet causes me to miss him entirely with the sword.
How?
I rolled a 92.
You have a bonus to hit him.
What is the bonus to hit him?
I believe it is, let's see, attacking a... Let's see, knockdown and dazed. So that should up that to... So it would be plus 20.
Yep, I still miss. I would have had to roll an 86 even with the bonus and the gang up bonus.
You hit him so hard, you hit him out of your next attack frame.
Yep. It's kind of funny and a little appropriate. And I mean, I know we have fate points, but he's down and not really a threat. And I'd rather leave the fate points for the people with big explosives or casting.
So as you swing over it threateningly, it just squeaks out, "No disassemble! No disassemble!"
Half tempted to demand him to surrender.
Some assembly is required. Splat.
It'll take an immediate action to piss itself in submission.
Yep. I mean, that is one of their responses.
Oh yeah, that's its reaction. It pisses itself in submission.
I mean, it is a rat behavioral thing, says the... Yeah, those are my 2 attacks. So I'm half waiting for these guys that are directly across from me to press in while at the same time trying to basically cover Oscar's left flank.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well, between you and Oscar, you've got that one laid down pretty low. With the two sword, or with Oscar having drawn a weapon, Sword's going to turn back and half yell, "Oscar friend advantage push!" And he's going to just slash out fast. He is terrifying.
Yes, he is. This is why I asked him to do what he is doing.
As there's two, yeah. So Oscar friend advantage push. You get one, I get other. So all out attack one. And that's a 22. He did not need it. For geez, another two.
All right, so are you guys gonna pack up?
Pardon me one second.
Only
Let me
for
grab
6.
civilization.
Alright, let's see. He's just going to spend his action convincing the slaves that joining this fight is not in their best interest. And actually, there's a bunch of them that are going to rush. Nope, that won't hit. Okay. Oh, that'll hit.
Oh, it's
Oh, that'll hit a lot. Alright. And oh no, that sucks.
What sucks?
It was a 4, and then I watched it settle on a 10 and then roll off to a 4.
Uh-huh.
So 4 or a 4.
So your choice is 4 or 4. It's a very even-handed choice. then again, an ale in the hand is worth two stuck at the bar.
Why would you even need 2 ales at once?
On.
I used to be able to drink 2 ales at once, but
All
now
right.
I just have a hoot.
Stunned the arm. All right, so it's been a few rounds. It'd be about this time that from the back of the cavern,
Isn't that what the
several
strange thing hanging from
what
your
look
ear
like
is
really long skaven. And I really can't describe it any other way. They're tall, almost human-like in stature, but they have a long tail. It's rather thin and spindly, almost skin and bone, and they get a little bit closer, and you realize that there's no skin, or rather, there's faint bits of skin, as these fairly skeletal, necrotic-looking sentries make their way over. There's a rattle as they point out with a weapon.
There are ways to
but
get
a couple of the taskmasters simply holler out, "Deal with them!"
Oh, great. Now, besides scampires, there's scambies.
Can get there.
Nah,
anytime
they're
I
mostly skeletons. They're just
or rather
essentially
anytime I
summon
want.
skeletons.
They're tombskaven.
There we go, tombskaven.
But they've marshaled their way forward. But I believe it is Lucia's turn up after. Yeah, it goes Nero and then Lucia.
Just to verify real quick, I took the blunderbuss off my character sheet because I thought I gave it back.
And Thess turned around and handed it back to you and said, "You can make better use of this than I can." And you asked if if Thess was certain, and Thess said, "Absolutely certain. Just please make sure I get it back at some point. Please do not destroy my weapon," I think is how she phrased it.
Right, and Lucia has loaded it with frozen bits of shrapnel.
Not exactly. They were not frozen. They were fire hardened wood bits to use against scampires. But right now, this particular situation necessitates AoE firepower, and you have it in your hands, and I do not.
So what we're going to get is side of ship exploding at rats.
Yes.
I can't bilge.
I guess build your rats.
Oh,
What
the rats are about. The rats are
with
about
Lucia's
to get their
terrible ballistic skill.
Thankfully, you don't have to roll ballistic skill with
That
a
is
blunderbuss.
Yeah, one reason why you have it is because it requires no skill to use. They have to make a dodge roll.
Now I feel bad. I wasted a 3.
That is quite the
it is angled at. Oh, remember, it's only 3 whatchamacallits wide. 3.
I know, but
yeah.
those 3 rats need to make a dodge test, and
You know what? I'll say on the 3, you moved in such a way that you caught all 4 of them in a cone.
okay.
Quoth Games Workshop, they're just Skaven slaves.
Okay. 13?
Oh no.
Yeah, it's strength 4. I rolled a 9. That's 13. 13 points of damage. of plus whatever fire hardened splinters add.
Well, it would be a reduction if they had armor on, but they're not wearing armor because they're Skaven slaves. You don't give them armor, you give them colored strips of cloth so you don't lose track of them. By dodge, you mean agility test, right?
Yes. If they don't have dodge blow, they have to make an agility test at half.
Oh shit, one of them actually passed. Oh, I'm just like, that's 0, 0, 0.
Okay, so
one of them dodges into the blast.
Oh.
Aha! Oh shit! Fuck.
Me smart. Oh no! Me dumb. Okay. So I understand now how one got the critical success. They just shoved one of the other ones in front of them while they dove for cover. As 3 of the 4 3 of the 4 failed, with one of them being a critical failure.
By Skaven? I mean, I don't know that 13 points is enough to down them, but I know they don't live with a lot of HP.
Okay, I can't move it one any further, but that's the one that managed to survive. And 13, that counts as a center mass shot.
Yeah, body shots all, pretty much.
Yep, so 13, you... 1, 2, 3 rats struck in the Grognax.
Oh, yay. I got a kill count tonight.
Huzzah.
No, not a kill count. 1, 2, 3 nut shots. They are all stunned for a round because they took a piece of fire-hardened wood shrapnel right to the shrapnel.
Oh,
as one goes
shrapnel for vampires.
Yep. As one goes down, one tries to face tank it, and then the other one effectively, slumps down, like, my great horned rat!
Oh, okay. So for Lucia's other half in action, she has no talents for using these weapons very well. She's just gonna start the reload process on the blunderbuss.
Okay. Okay. Do you know what the reload time on it is?
Like 3 turns.
Yep. We are probably going to need it though, so reloading it is the smart course of action here.
I mean, it's not like she can close the distance and engage them right now and have a melee weapon out at the same time. Can I? Do I have that talent?
Do you have quick draw? Yeah.
That's a good question.
I'd say reload the blunderbuss. There's 3 of us set for doing melee here. I and they're just Skaven slaves. I'm more worried about our friends.
So
I'm
specialized
more
to magic melee.
Yeah, like they're just Skaven slaves, but man, there sure are a fuckload of them.
The problem I'm more worried about is still ahead of us. Like these guys, I think we
I
got
have
between the
a
bunch of us.
question, Moon, before I declare half action reload. Are they all
Sure.
Skaven, or are there some animal creatures around?
What do you mean by animal creatures? Like beast folk?
Dogs, wolves,
you mean
wargs.
like actually animals?
Yeah, like actual animals.
There are some nests of rats here. There. Give me a perception check.
Probably not. No, actually, that passed barely by 2.
All right. As you quickly scan the area, you can see in the edges of the cave, in the corners of the room, there appears to be they're old, but they're dancing off of the firelight. You can see webs that have built up, and nearby, above one of the areas where the fighting has gone on, you see a couple of rather large spiders.
Oh no. My friends are here. Spiders. How useful they are at killing Skaven. Oh, man.
And if you didn't know, and Lucia, if you didn't know better, you would almost think that one of them is licking their mandibles in anticipation.
I've had so many of them.
They got a taste. But yes, there are a handful of wild animals, and you see other bits of webbing around, but it's sparse in the actual opened up chamber area. You going to try and talk to it?
No. I was hoping they would have some beasts or something that I could use the intermediate wizard ability and turn it against them, but they don't. Shit.
Oh, I would allow you to use that on these spiders.
Oh.
Yes, these things are uncomfortably smart.
Yeah, they're friends.
That's a 9.
Kind of. Yeah.
On an animal care, that's a 53. Lucia looks at the spiders, and knowing that spiders mostly speak in body language, she, much to Thess's upsetness, drops the blunderbuss.
Hey.
And she moves her fingers to communicate with the spiders rapidly while twitching her eyes around. And the spiders understand the following terms. If you help us get rid of them, we're not going to hurt you, and you can keep the place for yourself.
As it skitters a bit and chitters slightly, you get a sense of understanding, not quite acceptance, not quite gratuity, but a fine then. We shall work together.
Yes, Oscar, the spider's on our side.
Oh, excellent. They're very good at killing Skaven. They seem to have developed a taste for them.
Giant rats, which are the standard bog units that Skaven will have. Int 14. Giant spider. Int 15. when you're that low in intelligence, an extra point is huge.
Mm-hmm.
The giant wolves are slightly smarter than them with an 18.
I see.
Ooh.
Lucia is doing Fluttershy things, yes. Mate, Catman. Also, thank you for the water bunny check. I know that was a bit ago, but I was trying to figure out what to do that would work best here. So I'm just assuming there's now going to be a spider that's doing horrible things to Skaven.
Probably more than one, given how they work.
Oh yay, spider swarms! I have become the witch.
No, don't. This will be. You have no idea how this looks to Thess. There was not a single engagement that I did not have. Well, no, there was one engagement I did not have. I had on my solo thing. Every single one of them, I made use of the spiders. So this is more spiders. It's kind of funny.
So, to the spiders, they have discovered that the Skaven are juicy and sweet.
Anybody gives it up for a rat burger.
Demolition Man, baby.
But yeah, you see one spider over there. That is not the spider that is engaging them down below.
I still remember the XCOM burgers.
Oh god, we don't talk about the XCOM burgers. All right. Shit. Oh, sweet Celestia on a pogo stick.
Oh?
I guess I should add the spiders to the turn tracker.
Absolutely, you should.
Sure.
Oh my fucking god.
This changes everything.
All right, so 2 questions. One, can you wrath on an initiative?
No.
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Oh, they rolled a 10.
Yeah, you unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have wrathed.
At which point, then, you would have been fast.
Secondly, they are on initiative 70.
Oh.
All right. I will try. I will not shoot them as they go. They go long before us, but that means we'll just have to pick our targets a little differently.
Initiative fucking 70. They had a base 60. They only had a 1 in 10 chance of acting at the same time. Not faster, at the same time as Oscar and Andre. So while Lucia's communicating with the spiders and getting them to understand, hey, we're on your side, all of those around you just hear this collective
Is that a sound I know?
You have heard that sound, but you have never actually seen what makes that sound.
No, remember, I dealt with the giant spiders.
You did. You've never dealt with this many giant spiders.
Now that is true.
But I will leave the arachnophobia for next time. I I need to take a turn for the clan rats. I will. I'll do the rat ogres on screen. I will get the clan rats done in between here and there because a lot of them are just moving them up, taking notation. But we'll pick back up next time with the ones that actually have a chance of hurting the party.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna say because it is, yeah, it's almost 10 after.
Okay. I have been playing Lucia Blick, your blunder-busting, spider-summoning witch of Kislev. I've also been your camera lady. Most of the work's been done for me tonight, and I am your streamer, Fiora. Thank you guys for a lovely evening. Thank you to Tom and Shiny for the tips, as well as Furry One for all of the gift subs, all of them. Holy shit. Pony Chick Rock Gift, thank you guys for the hosts, and I will pass the next person.
Hi, everyone. I have been Thisarau, the very hungry at the moment in the real world. It's been a pleasure to play for you tonight, and I will see you guys all next week.
Yes, hello. Oscar Hertzsprung here, aspiring pyrotechnician as a new qualification. I have been played by Albion. It's been wonderful to be here for another session, and I wish you very all a good night. Next.
I have been Rental Aphid, and I am Rental Aphid, and I have been Rodlin the Wanderer, Scryer Mage, and this time Line Fighter, who's looking very much forward to helping keep the party safe by any way he can. Next time.
Hi, I'm Shiny Star, and I'm playing Sir Andre Morehire, Noble Knight of Bretonia, Slayer of the Skaven, and Defender of Niaro.
I'm Lanzabi, and I've been the voice of Cletus, your favorite recapper and teller of tales for an ale. Please join us again. Same rat channel, same rat time. Next.
Oh, that's me. Hi, sorry. I'm dumb as shit sometimes. I've been entirely too many rats and too many things with sub 30 intellect. Squeak, chitter, squeak. It's affecting my brain space. Thank you, Speeds.
Alright, everyone, please do remember, over on YouTube, there is a Kingdom Hearts video that released Sunday, and today I released a Final Fantasy VI video for you. If the FF6 video hits 20 likes, I have to stop and record a new one immediately. And the Kingdom Hearts video, the goal is 100, and I will play Kingdom Hearts 2. You are currently at 35. I'm linking the video in chat now. Please go over there and do the thing. If you hit 100 likes on this video, I have to do Kingdom Hearts 2, the entire game. Anyway, say goodnight, players.
Good night, players.
Good night, players.
And 3,
Good
and
night.
2, and 1, and big red button.